Hey there. Welcome back to the Cash Flow Desk. Today, we're breaking down a powerful finance concept every operator, CFO, and founder should understand: rolling forecasts versus static budgets. If you've ever set a budget and had to throw it out 3 months later, this one's for you. We're going to unpack a few things here. First, what each one actually is. Then, why they matter for your business. We'll walk through some real-world examples. And finally, how to make them work together. Let's start with what most businesses already know: the static annual budget. This is the traditional approach. You build a detailed plan at the start of the fiscal year, projecting revenue, expenses, hiring, and investments, and you lock it in. You use it to get board approval, set departmental targets, define spending limits, and measure performance. And there's real value in that. It forces alignment, encourages discipline, and supports planning. But here's the problem. Static budgets often become outdated within a quarter. Markets shift, customer behavior changes, supply chains break, and now you're managing your business based on assumptions that no longer reflect your reality. A rolling forecast is a dynamic tool. Instead of locking your plan for 12 months, you update it regularly, usually monthly or quarterly, using the most recent actuals. Each time you update it, you roll it forward. So instead of planning January through December and stopping there, you're always looking 12 months ahead. For example, in February, you update the forecast using January's actuals and extend it through the following January. In March, you do the same, and so on. This approach gives you real-time visibility into your trajectory and helps you make better, faster decisions. Let's say you run a SaaS company. You budgeted $100,000 per quarter for paid ads, expecting $500,000 in new ARR. But by the end of Q1, customer acquisition cost has doubled, and you've only landed $320,000. With a static budget, you're stuck spending that $100,000 again in Q2, even though the return isn't there. With a rolling forecast, you catch the underperformance early. You update your assumptions. Maybe you cut ad spend by 40% in Q2 and shift that budget to outbound sales or customer expansion, where ROI looks better. That's the power of operating in real time. You don't just react, you redirect with confidence. Now let's say you run an e-commerce or wholesale business. You planned a $300,000 inventory purchase in June based on strong Q1 sales. But in May, sales slow down and a major customer delays payment. Your static budget says, spend the $300,000 anyway, because that's the plan. Your rolling forecast says, if you make that inventory payment now, you'll run dangerously low on cash in July. So instead, you delay the purchase, negotiate new terms with suppliers, and keep your cash cushion intact. Rolling forecasts don't just help with planning, they protect your cash. So which one should you use? The truth is, most well-run companies use both. Use static budgets when you want clear annual targets, you're reporting to a board or investors, and when you need to anchor compensation and incentives. Rolling forecasts make more sense when things are changing fast, when you want better visibility into your risks, and when you need to reallocate resources quickly. The budget is your strategic plan. The forecast is your operational playbook. One is about goals, the other is about adjustments. If you're not already doing this, start simple. Step 1. Build a 13-week rolling cash forecast. Track your inflows and outflows by week, update it every Friday, and compare actuals to forecasts. Once that's dialed in, start forecasting revenue, margins, headcount, and other key drivers monthly. Build 3 versions: base case, downside case, and upside case. You don't need fancy tools at first. Google Sheets or Excel works just fine. As you scale, you can explore platforms like Jirav, Float, Fathom, or Cube, but the habit matters more than the software. The key is reviewing and acting on your forecast regularly, not just building it and forgetting it. One final point: rolling forecasts aren't just a finance tool, they're a leadership tool. They force regular check-ins with your numbers, they reveal misalignments early, they create a shared understanding of what's happening and what needs to change. When your leadership team is working off an up-to-date forecast, they're not making isolated decisions. They're operating as a team with shared visibility and better timing. Your static budget tells you what you plan to do. Your rolling forecast tells you what you need to do now. If you want to lead your business with confidence, especially in unpredictable markets, you need both. Start simple, build the muscle, adjust as you grow. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing and drop a comment. Let us know how you're managing forecasting today and what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.